So what will tariffs do to the housing industry? This is my wheelhouse. So let me tell you what I see, what I'm already seeing right now. Number one, the Fed did not lower interest rates yesterday. I do not anticipate that they will lower them in September either because, surprise, inflation is up. And when inflation is up, the Fed will not lower interest rates. They want inflation around 2%. Inflation is at around 2.7%, which is up 0.4% from the 2.3% it was last month. Tariffs won't help that at all. Also, we import most of the materials to build houses, to rehab houses. We import that from other countries, countries that now have tariffs placed on them. Also, a lot of the labor that is used to build houses, to remodel houses, it is immigrant labor. Whether they are documented or undocumented, they were working, and now they are not. So when you add high interest rates to increase cost on materials and couple that with a labor shortage, housing will not be more affordable. I talk to people every single day who are living here in this state. I live in Mississippi. They live in Mississippi. We're, just based on the numbers, one of the most affordable states to live in. It's because we're a welfare state, but that's aside from the point. We're one of the most affordable states, and there are people who still cannot afford to purchase a property. This is not going to make it better, and I'm not sure if you are aware of what the current rental guidelines are. However, most landlords want 2.5 to 3 times of the rent. They want you to earn that in your gross income. So if the rent is $1,500 a month, they want you grossing $4,500 a month. That's not feasible for a lot of people. Most people don't make that money, and that's on the low end. Like, if this is one of the most affordable states, imagine what this looks like across the country. Imagine what this housing crisis that we thought we were experiencing, imagine what that looks like. And for those of you who say, oh, Jerome Powell and the Fed, they just need to lower the interest rates, that will not fix the problem. When you say that, your ignorance is showing. Lowering the interest rates will not fix the problem. In fact, it will cause even more catastrophe. And this regime is doing a very good job of wreaking havoc already. Like, not everybody went to college. I get that. But outside of the education, the ability to understand, to think critically, that's why education is so important. Not because you need to go and get a degree or obtain all this massive debt, but you need to be able to think through things. If people can't afford a house in Mississippi or Oklahoma or Louisiana, what do you think is going to be happening in Pennsylvania, in Maine, in Minnesota, California? Y'all, this is not good. And if you are one of those people who know me in real life, who know me based on my profession, remember this, because I was sounding the alarm at the beginning of February, and I said, if you need a house, you need to buy a house. Please buy a house. And then again in March, when this administration issued that ridiculous executive order to roll back civil rights protections, to try to allow discrimination in housing and or lending. Lots of people had lots of things to say. Yeah, I didn't forget. Don't you forget either.